The East Coast and Gulf Coast ports strike is sparking panic buying of toilet paper. This is something they talked about in the debate last night. Videos posted on social media claim store shelves are empty and shopping carts are full of toilet paper at warehouse stores and groceries nationwide. Experts have warned of price hikes and shortages because of the strike impacting East and Gulf Coast ports. However, toilet paper is unlikely to be impacted because most of what we use is made in the U.S. Thankfully, our port's still open here on the West Coast.
Hey YouTube world, Harvest is Plenty. Thanks for stopping by to check out the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. So mob psychology has kicked in. Guys, never underestimate the mindset and fear of crowds. Panic buying has set in. And from the East Coast to the Midwest, down south, and even on the West Coast, people have went in and cleaned out Target, Walmart, Costco's, and other grocery stores of toilet paper, paper towels, and even some bottled water. Ladies and gentlemen, toilet paper, paper towels are manufactured here in America, including bottled water. They do not arrive to our shores from container ships or containers, and they will not be stuck at a dock. So calm down. That's exactly what they did during the pandemic. They bought up all the toilet paper, all of the paper towels, and took away all of the bottled water. There's no need for that. Do not panic buy those things, because those things are manufactured or made here. They arrive to the stores on trucks, not shipping containers. And any other things like that that's not made here is made in Canada or is trucked up from Mexico. So the port strike does not affect toilet paper, paper towels, and bottled water. I have read reports of people getting into fights inside of the grocery stores and in parking lots for these items. Also, people are being robbed. People are pulling up into the parking lots as customers are walking out with their oversized carts from panic buying and jumping out of cars with guns and robbing them. So if you guys do go to grocery stores, and if you do decide to not listen and panic buy anyway, be careful in the store, because scared people and desperate people will do desperate things. Also, as you're walking out the grocery stores or Costco's or wherever, be practice situational awareness. Scan your environment, look around for suspicious people, suspicious vehicles, and if you are armed, you might want to reconsider having a gunfight in a Walmart parking lot with people walking all around, because you are responsible for every round. And that gets me to thinking a lot of people are armed, but they do not know the basic fundamentals of firearm safety. So I'm going to make a quick video and put that up as well on basic firearm safety, to go over the basic 4 fundamental rules of a firearm. All right, I love you guys. Please be safe out there. Stay tuned, more videos to come. May the good Lord continue to bless you and your family.
Stick with Power City. Tomorrow will be the 3rd day of the nationwide dock worker strike. While it won't affect our ports directly, experts do tell us that we could feel the effects if it continues to drag on. You've probably seen empty store shelves across our area after people started panic buying supplies like toilet paper and water. Tonight, 12 News reporter Kyle Orr also spoke with shoppers who had trouble finding some of these supplies at stores today. And Kyle, they told you that it's reminiscent of what we saw during the pandemic.
That's right, Brenda. For a lot of Southeast Texans, this feels like deja vu. I spoke with one shopper, Kelly Kimball, who saw empty shelves at her port in HEB. She couldn't believe it was all happening again.
It's crazy. It's crazy. There's no toilet paper. People are just walking around like they don't know what to do without toilet paper.
While most aisles are full, this aisle is cleaned out. Nederland resident Kelly Kimball hopes it won't last long.
It's crazy. It is worse than COVID. And I'm glad I stocked up a couple of weeks ago, because you can't get any now.
The Beaumont HEB off of Dowlin is no exception. Both sides of the aisle without a single roll of paper towels or toilet paper.
Hey, it's just madhouse, man. You know, stores full, people Act like the world finna end, man.
Orange Williams says he's witnessed the chaos firsthand.
People grabbing everything. I mean, all the eggs is gone, water and bread, and they're grabbing everything they can grab.
Lamar State College economics instructor Brian Lynch warns that panic buying can do more harm than good.
Short term, there's a lot of panic. It does drive prices up, and it really doesn't help anyone out. There's a fear of missing out, and a lot of it is short term. They know that everyone else is buying it, so they don't want to be left out in the cold.
Lynch says it's not paper towels or toilet paper you should be worried about.
Bananas, cherries, imported chocolate. In terms of our bread, in terms of our toilet paper and paper rolls, a lot of those are already made in America. Okay. So we're not too much worried about in terms of them coming through the ports.
Shoppers, you might be asking yourself whether you need to start stocking up on supplies because of the strike happening at the ports. Well, experts say it's really not necessary. You don't need to rush to the supermarket and stock up on water or toilet paper. For tonight's Money Moment, Eleanor Tabone stopped by Sam's Club in Metairie, where shoppers are doing just that.
Just stocking up, or trying to at least. I mean, I came here, I've never seen, it's like Christmas time around here. It's craziness.
Port workers are on strike, demanding more money and protection from automation. But when work at the port stops, the question is, will there be ripple effects?
I'm guessing in the short run, there won't be much of an effect, but if it lasts long enough, we might be able to see some shortages on the shelves.
Tulane Business Associate Professor Daniel Moshon says what leads to shortages is irrational panic buying.
People are buying things not necessarily because they are shortages, but because they're seeing other people panic.
And the people in there, God, they try to run over you and stuff like that, just trying to rush to get the next thing, but it's just crazy.
And like we always see, it's those necessary items consumers see flying off the shelves when people panic buy.
Oh, God, it was a madhouse. You know, they were out of toilet paper, paper towel. The store's just about empty.
Sam's Club shoppers say that was exactly the case at the outlet's Metairie location.
I was trying to buy toilet paper and paper towels, but they're out.
Others concerned about the accessibility of fresh fruit.
I came to Sam's because we were worried about the fruits, and so we wanted to stack up and wanted to see what was going to be available. We were very curious as to how the strike was going to affect the produce.
Tulane Professor Gary Hoover told me now if the strike wraps up soon, we won't see any impacts. But if it drags on, the toilet paper and water you're panic buying will dissipate. Ultimately, less of a product, higher the price.
I mean, I'm sure prices are going to go up. They're already going up, but that's not my concern. If it's available.
Professor Hoover says the impacts will only last as long as the strike itself. Eleanor Tabone, WWL, Louisiana.